Hey y'all, it's Danielle here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe, join the family. Like this video and comment down below. I'll be showing you guys how I do my refills at home using just acrylic, and I'm doing the dip method. So as you can tell, I'm starting on an old set. This is about 2 weeks old, and I have a lot of new growth, and a couple fingers are lifting. As you can tell, my pointer fingers and both my middle fingers are lifting. So let's just get into this new set. I'm starting by using my e-file to file down my nails to take off the old design and just to get down to the base acrylic. If you're new to doing your nails, I wouldn't recommend that you start out on an electric nail drill because it is easy to cut up your skin, which I still do sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's why I will only use a drill with my dominant hand, my right hand. Whenever I'm actually doing my right hand nails, I will use a nail file. I've had this nail drill forever. I got it many years ago just off Amazon for like $35, and it's lasted me so long. So if I can find it, I will link it down below for sure. This is a ride or die. In this video, you'll notice that I use two different drill bits. I'll use this one, which just has a sanding band on it, which helps take down the bulk of the nail. And then I will also go in with a cuticle bit, which just helps me get really up close to my cuticles, and that'll help me get rid of the dead skin that's at the cuticle. This will prevent lifting, and this will make your sets last. So right here is when having a dust collector would be so clutch, but since we don't have that, we can just sweep it all the way into the trash. So I'm going in with this tool. This is just a cuticle pusher, and I'm pushing back my cuticles. Imagine that. And I'll just gently go around my cuticles. You want to make sure you go around gently. It looks like I'm not being gentle, but that's just because the video is sped up. You want to be gentle on your cuticles. They are very delicate. And then once I push them all back, I will scrape the dead skin away, as I am doing right here. And then I'll go in with the cuticle bit. So when I purchased the drill from Amazon, it actually came with a set of, I believe, 5 or 6 bits, 5 or 6 different other bits. You can use them all for nails. But this one is important because it helps remove the dead skin at the cuticle. If you don't do this step and you don't push back your cuticles, and also if you don't wipe this dust away, all of this is just asking for lifting, and it's asking for your nail set to last maybe a few days. It's important that you prep your nails and that you file them appropriately. Here I'm just going in with the hand file, and I'm cleaning up the shape. I had square nails, but now I'm kind of making them coffin by just bringing in the side walls, just angling them in a little bit, not too much, kind of like a tapered square. And I'm just making sure that the free edge is straight. And check all your angles. So here are all of the products that I'll use today. I'll definitely have them down below. You can get majority of them from a kit like this one, the Kiss Salon Dip Kit. You can just get this at like the drugstore for like 12 bucks. And it'll last you a couple sets. To prime my nails, I'm gonna use the Kiss Acrylic primer. I'll put 2 coats of that onto the new growth at the bottom of my nail. You don't have to apply this to the acrylic that's already there. So the only product that I'm using that didn't come from this kit is actually this gel base coat. This is the Model 1 base coat. I actually got this from a polygel kit. In the Kiss Acrylic kit, it'll come with like just some super glue. You can use super glue instead. The base coat is actually the part that you use the UV LED light on to set. So if you don't have a light, then you can use super glue instead. So the dip powder that I'm using today is from the brand Kiss, and this is a pink dip powder. This is in the color Big Love, and it's a pretty pink. It looks like a natural color almost. I wouldn't quite say nude, but it definitely looks natural. I love this shade. So the beauty in gel is that it's not set in place until you cure it, so you have a chance to go around the outside edges and to get up all the excess product. You don't really want any on your cuticles or on your skin. That'll cause lifting in your set. I cured that for 10 seconds, just a flash cure really quick, so it'll set in place and I can move on to my next few fingers. And then when I finish my hand, I will put it under the light for 60 seconds and let it fully cure. So I just repeat this process on all of my fingers. Here I was just showing you that you can also dip your fingers into the powder, but as you can tell, the powder didn't go all the way up my nail like I needed it to, so I still had to use a spatula to scoop the powder out. So that's just why I always use a spatula, or I'll pour it over as you see me do when I cap all this with clear acrylic. Once I complete my hand, I just use my buffing block and I'll smooth in the acrylic. That way when I repeat this process on my hand again to build up the thickness, it won't be an uneven layer. So I'm just doing this process over again, applying the base gel and using the spatula to get the powder on my nail. I'm just building the thickness right now. I'll only do 2 layers of this, and this also builds up the opacity of the pink. So you don't have to do this next step, but since I will go in and shape my nails, I want to apply another layer, and this will just be of clear acrylic powder. And this is just so that when I go in to shape and file my nails, that I'm not filing into the pink color. So you'll notice that I'm being intentional to kind of scrub in the base gel. This is just so that the clear sticks to every part of the pink, and so that it's not scratchy when I apply my top coat. You want to make sure that the nail is fully covered in powder. The final step of this process is to apply the activator. As you can tell, I got a faulty bottle. My cap had no brush, but that's okay. I just used a gel brush. And then when I finished applying that product to all my nails, I just used some alcohol to cleanse my nails. Before I go in with cuticle oil, I will file my nails and shape them. Once again, just make sure that they're smooth, one even layer. And this is also when I would apply polish, if I was going to add polish to this set. Yes. So then after that, this is the final look. I'll apply cuticle oil. And I will go wash my hands. Thank you guys for watching.